Hello, how are you? So, I'm going to talk about President Kennedy later. Right now, I want to talk about weapons. I guess that's the best way to start it off. I'm going to describe for you a dream I had the night before last. But I hope you'll stay with me, because it's fascinating. Well, I think so. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering. So, in the dream, I was a woman, which I am, obviously, now. But with dreams, you never know. You could be a bird or something. I was in a garden, just a regular back garden somewhere. And there was a few men in the garden with me. They were wearing suits, and they were various ages, from maybe mid-20s at the youngest to maybe late 40s, early 50s at the oldest. I don't know how many of them there was. It was quite relaxed. Some were sitting, some were standing. And I had a table in the garden. On the table was a bowl full of soapy water. And these men put weapons on the table. It was a usual variety of guns and knives, and some of them were a bit muddy, and I was there to clean the weapons. That probably sounds a bit bizarre, but when a dream's ever not strange, you know. So, and also, there was a strange weapon. I'm going to describe it for you. I guess I have a bit of a photographic memory, especially regarding dreams and films, movies on TV. So, this weapon, I don't know what it was called. It wasn't like a gun or a knife. There was quite a few of them. Black strips. The camera can only go sort of this way. They were about this long, perhaps a bit longer. And they were quite thin. I mean, yeah, quite short. Like, about as tall as a ruler. And in thickness, they were really thin. They were like paper or thin cardboard. That's how thin they were. They were quite thin, and they were made of some kind of metal. And as I said, they were black. And the edges were probably bladed, because the way you were supposed to use them was sort of like a whip. You would flick it, and it would, imagine my arm with somebody's body, and it would flick round, and the edges of this thing would dig into the flesh. So it was obviously bladed of some kind, and you know, because it was designed to cause pain. Though I have never seen or heard of anything like this weapon before. I don't know if anything like this has ever existed, but I thought it was rather interesting and bizarre and worth sharing. Maybe somebody with some weapons knowledge, you know, would possibly have heard of something like this if it's ever existed. But yeah, I thought it was worth sharing. Why I was in a back garden with cleaning these weapons, I couldn't tell you. That's quite strange. Maybe I was a mafia wife, you know, like in a past life or something, who knows, right? But, yeah, that's it really. That's where I woke up. So, I'll leave it there. There's a rather bizarre look into my mind, I guess. I brought the white face again. This lighting is always the same, so have a lovely day, and I'll see you later.